new cards. The big one's Consider, right? I think this is the one people are excited about. And I guess that's it, right? From this deck. There's not that much new. But, like, this is a pretty big addition. Every time you hit a Phoenix, it's obviously insane. But I think the main reason it's so good. So, number one, you get 8 ops now. So, you just get to play a lot of cantrips, which is exactly what you want to do with your Thing in the Ices and Phoenixes. And number two, more importantly, it just makes it so you're cruising for 1 more often and faster, which is a big deal for anyone that's ever played with the Treasure Cruise deck. I have a single Play with Fire, just an extra removal spell. I think it's a better Wild Slash. Sometimes you want to go face to set up your delve, and it gives you the scry, or it helps you just like find more spells, which is nice. But yeah, other than that, like some of the Phoenix decks, Tech, main deck, Anger, I have one just to try it. I think it makes sense. Seems like a good card to me. And then there's like Scourge in the sideboard for Rest in Peace and Go Blank. I have a Spell Pierce. I don't think it's standard, but I just wanted to try that. An extra Crackling Drake for all the Graveyard Hate stuff. And then the rest of it's just standard. Sure. It's all cantrips, but... no companion. So, well, it's probably a mirror. Oh, it's not a mirror at all. Okay, opponent's got the spice. I'm gonna appreciate the Lightning Axes. Do I always cast Consider first? Doesn't matter. I don't know. Put Treasure Cruise in the graveyard. I think so at this point. So they can just go wild on me. I need to find a Lightning Axe, I think. See what they're gonna do. This is terrifying though, for sure. Or at least on the play, but my hand doesn't really do anything. I think I might be able to block, I guess. So they've got to have some like the new Storm cards. I wonder if they're gonna eat this. I probably would here, right? Just want Lightning Axe. Might just be dead, unfortunately, but that's what happens with the Phoenix deck when you don't try removal, right? You just do nothing. $15. I'm probably dead here. We'll see what they have. Yep. I have nothing going for me. I literally found 0 removal spells. And now this thing's gonna be bigger than a Lightning Axe. I have to chump it, presumably. Damn, I only took 6 that turn. Find another creature, I guess? Maybe? To go to 7 and play Crackling Drake. The other play is... I guess I should probably just dig for a removal spell still. I think I'm gonna cast Opt, which means I should take that land, I guess. And now I really wish I would have just cast the stupid Crackling Drake. How big would it be, though? 9, yeah. I should just play the fucking Crackling Drake. I go to 7, block this. I have 3 cards, though. Okay, we hit. So how do I use this? Just a lot of upside, but they have to have a spell, right? So I'm on like permanent. I can trade for this. I think we're chilling. So crash through is gonna fuck me up. Presumably. I'll block. It's nothing? Okay. Jesus. So I attack them to 17. I block one thing. I cast a Phoenix. I have 18 power. I can still probably just block. I don't know. It's like, it's probably pretty unlikely that I'd lose. Double the long game? Oh, what is their hand? They must just have all lands, right? Actually, 3 mana. I guess I'll just lead with Cruise. 7. I should just play the stupid Phoenix, right? It's fine. Skills them really quickly. I have nothing left for them, but I don't think they have anything either. I should have just cast the stupid Phoenix. I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know. The Izzet Charm was appealing when I had all those lands. But I could just, like, play Phoenix. I could play Thing Phoenix and then... No, I could just play Phoenix with Axe up, attack for 6, and then I have the Izzet Charm left. Which might be a relevant spell, but... Okay, well, I think my opponent got pretty unlucky, but we'll take it. Niv Magus Elemental. So I think they're just going to be heavily red-based. They played blue-red cards, but... One Gust. All the counter spells get bad versus Niv Magus, kind of. Act just should be good. I think Anger's good as well. So Niv Magus is a 1-2 that becomes a 3-4. What do I think's in their deck? Everything else in their deck probably dies to Anger. I'm not sure. Ral is so slow. Could have another Drake just to block. It's not great either, though. I just want to draw a bunch of Lightning X, basically. Depending if they have Lava Coils or not. Like, if they can't answer Thing in the Ice, it's going to be really good. I'm trying those. I don't know. You want the spray? Having all these shocks and anger might be bad. I just don't know what else is in their deck. Like, I have no clue what they're playing. Just have a spray over an Izzet Charm. Fine with that. I don't know if they're going to have Graveyard Hate after board. I could have Cage. I don't know what else. Sure. I think Thing is good enough that I'm willing to keep this hand. Hopefully I can not be dead and flip it before they can kill it. Alright, Niv Magus again. I should have played Passage, maybe? Nah, this is better, right? Should this card be in my deck? I kind of forgot about it. Could try it. I don't think it's great, but I'd be down to just try one over one of the blister coils. Okay, so I'd have to not be dead. Probably not gonna work, but... So I'm gonna take at least 5. I'm probably just gonna have to chump this thing and then I'm gonna die. I have an Aether Gust I can draw. That sucks. Sort of makes me happy that I put in the extra Magma Spray, or like the shock effect. Just because if I do get to answer it on turn 1, it's gonna make my life pretty easy. If this thing doesn't 2-shot me, obviously, I might be able to win, but that's not very likely. Draw another thing in the ice. So we're just getting turned forward. Okay, I can get some Phoenixes to block, potentially. Maybe it's winnable. Crash through will be annoying. I'm surprised they just... There's 1 damage instead of 2 counters is a bit strange to me, but... Obviously I have to block here. The chance I wouldn't block if I didn't mill these Phoenixes, just because, like... I would have no way to win, but... So lose the Mystical Dispute. I think I'm supposed to play the cantrips. I'll lose the Mystical Dispute plus Spell. He just did nothing here, though. I think I'm going to play cantrips. I don't know if this is right. There's a chance I get to kill this, though. I think I know this. Or I guess this, I mean. Maybe that was dumb. That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. That was really dumb. I obviously wanted that planning. I was thinking that I wanted to just, like, dig for... that was fucking stupid. I don't really have an excuse. I get to Drake, but... So I'm just dead. They have 2 removal spells, I think. Well, there's a chance they don't have a spell. Oh, they're just pumping. Sure. It's kind of weird to do that now, maybe? So this is 11 damage. 2 spells. Negates it. Anger of the Gods. Okay. Oh, wait. Fuck. Alright. Fuck. I would have just won this game so easily. I don't know why I thought this was going to get bigger. Fuck. 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 Oh my god. Wow. Okay. I would have just won that game by like a million miles. They would have just had nothing. I would have Crackling Drake. Fuck, dude. I don't know why I thought it was going to get bigger. I'm just so used to the fucking prowess creatures, man. It would have been exactly it. Okay, this sounds good. Could we keep double iteration? Yeah, we're probably going to lose Kumo to 5, but I should have won the match. It's not even close. Like, I don't know what the hell my opponent could have done from that spot. Like, they just had absolutely nothing. If we just draw and then get a cruise, we'll be chilling. My bad, dude. Fuck, I'm so mad about that. It's one of those mistakes where, like, it's just I'm not familiar with stupid fucking Magus Elemental because the card's, like, obviously extremely high variance and not very good. Ah, so bad. My bad. I should've got mad, but that shit sucks. Feels bad to just throw. good. I think I'm just gonna untap. I think I can just go all in on removal. So we found the cruise. We just have removal. We go from there. I think we're chilling. Like, maybe they have a scrabbling clause or something, but if they don't, if we just get to answer all their stuff and cast treasure cruise, we should be okay. I think keeping Drake there is fine, but I want to make sure my cruise costs 1. Yeah, just take 2. Put a 2 on a spell. Okay. What do I discard though? Opt? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just opt and take 1,000,000, but that seems bad. I don't really want to act right now though. I think I have to discard opt. It's annoying. I want them to play something expensive. If I play this, it's probably gonna get... I just need to not, like, get chipped out and randomly die. Which is exactly what their deck is trying to do, probably. So. If I draw land, I can coil cruise. I don't think I can afford to just play the Drake into a dispute. Obviously, I want this to resolve, though. Maybe it's better to play the Drake. I'm 13. I'm gonna lose. They're just gonna cast 2 fucking mystical disputes. Okay, if they're not disputing... So they tanked. I think they have both a way to answer this and dispute. Because it doesn't really make any sense to let me have this if you have dispute. If this doesn't die, I have to assume they don't have dispute. I don't really know why they would pause, though. I mean, they could be bluffing. I don't think most people bluff, though. Sure. Do I have Bone Crusher on there? Okay. Well then, this play is horrible if they have Mystical Dispute. With this play, I also am gonna assume they don't have Mystical Dispute. What is their hand then? I don't know why they paused. The pause probably just means nothing then. They could have shocked that easily, so. Alright, we're chilling then. This be 6-2. Ten life to work with. Just wait. All I have to do is find a land. I can Izzet Charm, Coil Opt. So, what could their hand be? I don't know why they would think. They'd have their own cruise, right? I don't hate my spot even if they're cruising though. Because of the Phoenixes. Spell Pierce. I'll trade 3 for 2 here. Such a weird matchup where we both have Anger of the Gods. I mean, it could be wrong for me to have Anger. I think it sort of makes sense with the way that spells are traded and the games actually play out. I should have left one to block. Because they probably don't have deal 3s though. If they had deal 3s and I go to 8, I could take deal 3, deal 3, deal 2, but it's probably 4 shocks, right? Wait, what just happened? That was weird. Okay. I don't know why my opponent did things like that. Could have kept the land over the Anger, I guess, but this is fine. Like, potentially the game gets to a point where they pull ahead and I just chump and then Anger. Could have coiled this. Maybe that's good. I don't think they played the chart. They played a chart in the second game, right? I could consider Narset, but that seems terrible versus a deck with all these 1-drops. This card's interesting to me. It's kind of like a flame, or what's it called? Killing Fiend. 3 toughness is good in Pioneer, though. Sure. Could just cast a bunch of treasure cruises. They're low though. It's funny, Jake. Magmatic inside, wowzers. I mean, I'm not very confident here. So the molded 5 is going to come back to bite me. If they just keep doing everything they want with all of their mana, they're probably going to cast like another Treasure Cruise. Oh no, I just need a top deck, probably. Cannot believe I threw that last game. Okay. Yeah, I'm just dead. They're gonna double fucking build this Mass Shock me? I could draw my own shock? No? Okay. Why are you just doing this, though? They could triple shock? Okay, not dead. It's a good draw, right? I think it's a good draw. I just put him to 2, right? And then I had to have like 3 shocks. I put him to 2 and I killed the O2? I'm so mad I punted that last game. I punted a sweet length. Probably also sideboarded poorly, but... Dog outside is just fucking barking. Holy shit. Too early in the stream to tilt, though. Just gotta brush it off. Hopefully we can just win. And I can fucking not worry about it. I'll be right back. Dude, I keep doing this. I've done this so many times. I keep muting myself and not noticing because I keep having to fucking get up to do shit. Oh! Sorry. Alright, I won. Yay! I totally wasn't talking that whole time. Shit. I had so much insight. It didn't matter. I won. Yippee. Yeah. Spellbreaker's just kind of weird in that matchup, but I think it's good because they're important cards to spells for the most part. Yeah. I should just stop muting my mic. I don't even know why I do it. Doesn't matter. We got the dub. Luris. I have one land, and it's not a very good land. I'm just gonna mulligan. Sounds too awkward. Okay, I'm gonna want to play with fire most of the time versus style of deck. So I can get rid of Drake. It really has a lot to do with the matchup. I think keeping Drake is almost always good. So play with fire is going to be bad versus Arcanist, which I think is the most popular Luris deck. But if it's burn, I want play with fire. I'm on the play though, and I do have an 0-4 to block, so I think I'm just mulliganing this. Keeping the cantrip. Gonna lead on Fabled Passage to make sure my land's coming to play untapped at every point. Okay, I'm really happy I got rid of the play with fire. I think it was just, like, largely correct. So, I don't know if a lot of people would have done that, but yeah. Eidolon. Eidolon would be a reason to maybe want to play with fire, but I think it's better to split the difference and hedge my bet. So, I don't know how this matchup goes. It probably comes down to how many main deck go blanks they have. I did mulligan, so they're probably pretty favored in most of the games where I mulligan. If I keep, though, there's such a big difference. Yeah, they just had the nuts, so it's a good draw. It's a really, really good draw. That's probably my best draw by a lot. Gives me some hope. And those are really good cards. So I'm getting Thought Seized. So I go to 4 cards and then I cruise. So I get both, right? So they can double Thoughtseize me, and then I'm sad. But if they just Thoughtseize me once, I get to Cruise or Drake. Sure. Okay. Not the worst. I think I'm losing my... I don't know what I'm losing, actually. Because they might not be able to kill the Drake, which means I just get 3 fresh cards. They have like another Dreadbore. They're probably gonna let me have this. Yeah. It's awfully tempting. Sure. I will allow it. It resolves. This just makes my cruise better. This is the best. Sure. Why not? Yeah. Beat the mana screwed opponent. They did have like the nut draw, but they just didn't have lands, so it didn't matter. That Croxo is laughable. So I want this thing. I think I want, yeah, I definitely want these. And then what else do I want? Gust, I guess. I don't think Narset's good. It's probably not the worst. It doesn't get hit by, like, it doesn't get killed by Arcanist. I don't know. I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, sorry. Yeah, like these seem like they could be legit too. Am I supposed to not have as many Phoenixes? Is that a thing? Anger's whatever. I could have Coil. Taking out Cruise is strange. Maybe I just take out Planning. I'm down to just trim like these. Thinking that sort of sucks though, right? Like it could do something sometime, and most often it's just gonna get fatal pushed. Maybe it's decent. Axe is mediocre too. I don't know. I'm doing this. Go blank is like the #1 thing on my mind, but whatevs. I'm gonna keep and lead on this. I'm on the draw, so I get to see what I draw, but I don't know how important it is for me to kill Arcanist. Like, they might have just had Go Blank that game. I had really good draws, though. But that like, every time anyone has ever beaten a Thoughtseize deck, and especially a deck that goes Thoughtseize and Arcanist, like, if you've ever beaten that deck, it's because you had good draws. Like, that's just the only way that it works. Alright, obviously now I play this. Hand's not great. I'm probably gonna have to use this Izzet Charm. And then if I get go blanked, I get go blanked. But my hand just sucks, and I need to turn this on. If I get Thoughtseize, it's pretty bad. Okay. I guess that's a good draw, right? Turn. So what's happening here? I'll have 3 cards in my graveyard. I think I have to let them have the cards. Because I get to Treasure Cruise next turn, right? So we'll be at 1, 2, 5. So consider means I can get back Phoenix even, potentially. No, I can't, right? Could just iteration. So I have to put this card in the graveyard if I want to keep my Phoenix. What am I doing? That's actually such a good draw. I almost fucked that up so bad. God, Consider's so good. It's a good draw. Just or I could just play this. Can claws. I don't know what the play is here. I think I'm going to play the claws. Could have played this. Maybe that's better. That's probably better. I should have just fucking played this. Like, what could they do? Like, if... So, like, if I play this, I can't clause a thing. I could have claused that. I think this is fine, though. I don't really care about getting Thoughtseize here because my hand's so good. I get to eat it? Okay, sure. I have 4. I don't know. I don't really know what can happen here. Like, I can't get go... I can get go blanked, actually. Obviously don't care about that. Jesus. Fuck, what do I do here? I can add Den to my hand, and then... I guess I can add Axe. The Axe now. It's so awkward with all these fucking Croxes. I think I just ignore these things, right? They don't do anything. They like Village Rites. Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh, I guess that's fine. Fuck, I don't... God damn it. I could just give up the Den. Do I have a better way of doing this anyway? Maybe it didn't matter. I'm just gonna take 2 life and be down a card for no fucking reason other than because I'm a dumbass. I'll also just play this. I guess this is fine. I don't know. Fuck me. So they're probably Village Righting. I mean, I'm chilling. They are at 11. There's a charm for Luris. I need to not get Croxed, but even then, like, I'm playing Phoenix. Do I care about Croxed that much? I get go blanked and it's annoying. It's not that bad though. This could just hit a Croxa. And then I have to sort of change my plan. So I have to Izzet Charm, and then they just get to have Luris, and I think that's fine. I think I could just let them have Luris. The Den as well. So this was basically irrelevant. It's kind of nice to have. I think I should have used it earlier. Having Thing in the ice in this matchup just... I don't know, it feels bad. I don't think I'm supposed to have all of these. Like, I think this is the type of matchup is the reason that people are cutting their Thing in the ices, so... But I don't know. They could have like Fabled Passage. It's gonna be difficult for them to like Lurrus, get a spell, and answer these. I also still have the Den of this thing. Could draw a land and double spell. The Den's just gonna be looming at every point. Okay, GG. I don't know what I want to listen to. Sure. Why not? This playlist is titled Shroud Deathmatch. So this is whatever Shroud used when he was deathmatching in Counter-Strike. So this playlist is probably like 10 years old. Maybe not that old. Don't mind me. I didn't even get an alert. A lot of one-landers. I think I have more lands than the average decks, but a lot of them have Spike Field Hazard or whatever it's called. I do not have that card. How many matchups have I played where Spike Field Hazard would have been good? The Elf deck. Probably fine. I don't want tap lands, like, I don't want tap lands after turn 1. I think the Phoenix deck doesn't really care about having tap lands on turn 1. It's not that big of a deal. Like, sometimes you're going to want to kill an elf, but you have plenty of untapped lands anyway. That's part of why I'm playing Fable Passage, though. Like, Fable Passage, you could just play on turn 1, ideally, and then later when you want untapped mana for, like, Cantripy and getting back Phoenixes or Crackling Drakes, it's going to do that. So, I don't think you have to play Fable Passage, but... What would I even draw here that I would play? I don't think there's anything. This card is so insane, man. It's so fucking good. So they have company. Just gonna have to brute force through it. I assume they have company. They're posturing like they have company. You can do it now, since I can't Izzet Charm. So this will be 3... I think I put it in the graveyard. I don't know if I'm going to put a land in the graveyard this time if I see one. I think I want a land. Graveyarding like anything that isn't a land, though. They're probably thinking about if I have main deck Anger. Main deck Anger versus Izzet Charm. It's not bad. I'm probably dead no matter what I do. I'm trying to think of my alternative lines. So this is going to be graveyard, graveyard, 3, 6. So I can just cast Cruise to draw cards. If I draw land, no, it doesn't matter. It just feels so slow is the problem. I think I'm going to put it in the graveyard. 3. I could actually get back Phoenix maybe, potentially. Well, now I can just counter the thing. So I'll do that. Like, if they don't want to play it, that's fine. So they have whatever 2 cards plus the other thing. If they have another company that sucks, I can't do much about it. I think I just played Thing. Cross my fingers. Alright, they didn't have it. Could have Citadel. It's just terrifying, but... I might be able to hit him for 10 here, right? Okay, consider odds. 1, 2, 3, 6. It's not impossible. It's not very likely, but... Maybe I was supposed to play Thing first, then? So this means I can't, right? I think I'm bottoming this. I don't know. I want to kill this thing. So now I can find a red spell and a blue land. Okay. So they did. If they get the Citadel with this in 17 life, I should die. They have to play a land though, so have that going for me. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's not necessarily true that I should die, but we'll see. Killing this would have been really good. Also deals an extra 7 points of damage, obviously. So they had land. Beautiful. All right, worst possible for them then. Just going back to their hand is kind of awkward, but maybe I just have a shock or something. I actually get to do nothing. Wow. I get to do absolutely nothing. It's 4, 5. I guess I'm just cruising then? I don't want to take damage. Fuck, that sucks. Could have just den and attack for 7. That was better. I don't know. I really wanted to find a cheap spell. This sucks. Fuck. Alright, well, I mean, they kind of bricked, and then I bricked. Trying to think. I guess I can I don't know. Fuck, man. Innkeeper means I should lose. I cannot imagine playing that a different way. I had to draw so much nothing. Like, if I draw one way to kill the Innkeeper, I think it's fine. Because they have such a low life total. As long as they don't have an Innkeeper, it doesn't matter that they have the Citadel. But now they can just play everything forever. Maybe they just brick more? Yeah, I lost. Fuck, man. Ugh. It's looking so good. I don't know. Exact non-tokens, right? You may look at the top card of your library, sacrifice 10 non-land permanents. So I'm dead. Right? Yeah. 6, 7, 8. Did they already have it? Can it not sack itself? Okay. Yeah, like if I just draw one singular shock and I shock this after they play it, like, they just have nothing. They don't have any life. I have to get back my Phoenix, though. Who also angered and then killed them. Yeah. Damn. I just needed to draw. I need to draw a Lightning Axe or a Play with Fire and Izzet Charm. Or just like something that lets me do something. That sucked. Alright, Spell Pierce in. I had Gust last time. I didn't have Negate. And then I had Spray. Coil's probably fine if I'm on the play. I think Thing is an ace. I like these cards because they counter all their important shit. Yeah, it's an unfortunate game, but we've been running pretty well, so I can't complain too much. Scrabbling Claws. Doesn't do anything. I don't think any of these other cards matter. Like I said last time, I think these just checking the spells is better than actually just having negate. Izzet Charm's relevant in other places, and Spell Pierce is just so incredibly cheap. I don't even remember what the fuck I boarded out. Was it like this. I don't think I need all the axes. I just don't want the coil, period. I don't really want to take out another opt. I just won't play with coil. Not sure how good Gust is. Gust kind of seems like shit. I think I would rather have coil than Gust. Like, what am I gonna do? Aether Gust to fucking Man Devil? It's okay to Aether Gust an Elf, but then, no. Sand is so fucking bad. I think I need to be proactive. Probably keeping this. Just need to find another land. I think I'm keeping. And putting back Iteration, is terrible as that is when mulliganing, but like, this Consider has to find me a second land, and then I set up the cruise. I want all these other cards. So I'm doing this. Not the best hand, but much rather have an island here, right? Gives me more shots at the land to use my mana. Okay, that's good. If we get go blanked, I'm gonna be pretty sad, but whatever. So yeah, I lose the go blank. But all in all, considering what that hand was and what I kept, this is about what I could ask for. They don't go blank me. I get a 1-mana cruise. I could potentially get back to Phoenix even. Them having company here is awkward for me, but it's just is what it is. Sure. Probably gonna get Citadel and just lose, but whatever. This matchup seems really fucking bad. Like, it seems very bad. Because my deck has to do too much nothing. I like the fact that I have Spell Pierce in the sideboard. I think it's really good. Because of how bad this matchup seems to be. Like, it seems like you have to play Thing in the Ice on turn 2. But if you don't do that, it's really difficult. But so this is 5, so they can 6. They have Corvold. Yeah. Like, if I have Spell Piercer, I just counter it, right? Maybe I don't have it. I don't know. Okay. It's white mana? Okay, beautiful. Fuck yeah. Happy to see that white mana, because then it meant they weren't doing triple black. Beautiful. Alright, so this guy dies to axe. We're chilling. We're actually chilling. I assumed it was Citadel they were tapping so quickly. It makes sense that they were excited to play this card, too, but this is not. Oh, wait, actually, never mind. I have double red, though. So this says every sacrifice a permanent, so yeah. Okay, fuck. That's nasty, actually. Okay, sure. So we have anger if we find another red. Worst comes to worst. Worst comes to worst, I can double spell the other way. So now that I don't have much mana, so I don't have to worry about Citadel nearly as much here, which is really nice. Okay, we're chilling. We are chilling. Company is annoying. Maybe they don't main phase it. If they do main phase it, I have some removal. I have a lot of cards that are card disadvantage, but I have removal. I have this Den sitting here in play. I have this to counter stuff, maybe. It's no company. Okay. Well, now... we instantly got out of Spell Pierce range, right? So they're at 6, 7... Or sorry. No, they're just at 6 mana. What am I supposed to do here, though? Like, kind of feels like I have to... Black, black... Like, I could Izzet Charm, Axe, Goose. Just leaving up Izzet Charm to counter something I don't think is actually good. I think I have to Izzet Charm. I don't know. Fuck, man. They don't have an innkeeper yet? How big is this? 7-8? Just cross my fingers here, I think. So that's another spell. It's really fucking big. So they're probably citadeling, but I get to chunk them if they do. Although, yeah, I was gonna say, how likely is it that they even fucking have Citadel, right? Like, it's not that likely. Yes. Because, like, so what? They didn't have Citadel in the Corvold turn. They had 3 draw steps, 3 Citadels in however many cards. They could kill me, but... Can't imagine really doing anything else here. I have 0 cards, actually. Holy shit. Okay. Not very likely they kill me. They draw company immediately. I think they immediately drew company. So 5-9. Make here. I just don't block, right? Like, it's... How likely is it that they kill me? So Sifter, so Woe Strider Mayhem Devil is 5-9. And then that's 2. It's just 2 and 2, right? So it's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's actually 10, right? So I lose... I have a consider. The company, they can't necessarily use the food. I think I no blocks and hope their company's bad, and then kill them. I drew that thing. So I draw a removal spell, I win. If I don't, I lose. Or do I lose, actually? Because I have the den to block. I don't necessarily lose. They draw Fatal Push? Or no, they just want the card, right? Oh, they could draw Fatal Push, actually. I have Spell Pierce, though. I have Spell Pierce, and then they can hit me for 5, but they have to, like, hit whatever. Let's ping my face. Okay. What an awkward spot for me, because, like, I want to block with the Den, but... We'll see if they put a thing on top. Bottom... Bottom. Cause like they could have drawn Woe Strider. Like I can no blocks here. And then I have Spell Pierce for like company. I think I'm supposed to just block with the Den. I think it's just that simple. I'm just blocking Mayhem Devil with the Den when they attack. and there's nothing more to it. Nice. They have to have Land Goose as the last 2 cards. Really liked Spell Pierce in this matchup. It's been super good. 5-2. I will kill you. I will attack with my lethal monster. Okay. Yeah, the spell piercers even get better because they board in Go Blank. Like, you can spell pierce Go Blank, Collect Company, and Citadel. I don't know if I want more than 1, though, because, like, they're just so bad in multiples. But the first one seems really impactful. The Drakes were good, obviously. Maybe this matchup's not as bad as it feels, but, like, we beat it earlier, right? I think we did. Like, we just, I don't know. We just don't have that much interaction, right? Maybe I'm underrating how easily the Jund deck falls apart. It could be the case. The Lightning Axes have been really good, too. It's nice that it kills Corvold. Are they boarding out Elves? Feels like a lot of my opponents just don't have Elf, but Priest dies to this stuff, too, so I think I like the way I'm boarded. Maybe I'm supposed to have the 4th iteration versus Go Blank. I could see that over the planning. But planning's so much more impactful if you're, like, trying to accomplish your game plan. Like, get Phoenixes in the yard, set up crews, all that stuff. I think I like this. We'll put in the iteration over the coil just because I'm not going to be able to kill, like, mana guys when I'm on the draw. I'd rather lean more heavily on anger, I think. Also, Spell Pierce might just, like, be good or look good because it's been so good for me. But this deck's really good at... It's really good at getting a lot of mana into play, but if you have removal, it's not that good at it, I guess. I think this is an easy keep. I can answer Priest. I don't even know... Am I going to kill an elf here? I have to, right? I would have to be a psychopath not to kill this. I do need to find cantrips, but the Izzet Charm. No Priest is really good news. We found it. Yeah, this deck feels dirty, man. It feels so good to play. The other Phoenix, the old Phoenix decks felt so shitty. Yep. I think you're supposed to just play 4 of these. Like, I know some people have been counting them, but it's sort of a high variance card, but it's just so fucking good. Do I block here? I guess so. I have 2 of these. I don't know. And no block actually doesn't incentivize them to not company now. This block sucked. They didn't have company, so it didn't matter. Or it mattered, but this block sucks, right? I don't know why the fuck I made that block. I was thinking they were going to company and there was a chance they didn't hit Mayhem Devil, but obviously they could just fucking have this stupid thing. So, that was terrible. Going to 17 is fine here. Block later if I think I need to. Could charm. Let's iterate, though. I need to make sure this lives. Or do my best to make sure that it lives. I'll have 3 cards in yard. Consider makes it 5. I think I just add Treasure Cruise. Maybe I do Opt because it ensures Probably gonna cast it as a turn to draw. Yeah, this is fine. Song is pretty awful. Pretty awful. So I could Izzet Charm this. Could Izzet Charm this. Could just Izzet Charm. I think this one. If they get to kill this, it's probably game over for me, but. I don't know. Like, this isn't bad. I just kill the stupid Woe Strider or whatever. And then get back my Phoenix. I lose the Izzet Charm. And then a potential land drop. So, if I miss... What am I doing here? I'm just cruising. I'm trying to think how much the mana matters. I don't think it really does. I'm not sure. Seven eight's pretty fucking big, I'm not gonna lie. So they have Innkeeper, Mayhem Devil, Unknown, Unknown, Unknown? Or do I know one of them? I think it's 3 unknowns. It looked like they had a creature that they were going to tap out for, and they just didn't. I don't know what it would have been, though. I'm not sure. I assume their turn is going to end up being Innkeeper and then stuff. Like I could Innkeeper Mayhem Devil thing maybe. Ping my Phoenixes or my Phoenix away. Or just go face. Sure. Okay, you're at fucking 10. This better be really good. Go blank. Sure. They're probably dead here. Like, their top card has to be, like, Innkeeper into some other stuff. Alright, let's see if we can get a trophy. Close matches. This deck doesn't feel like it's so much better than everything else, but I think this is a keep. It's not great, but like it sort of has everything I want in it. Try it. I don't want to see any more lands. That would be bad, but if we just find cantrips, we'll be chilling. Probably wouldn't know. The thing that should be good versus what they're doing. Assuming it flips, that's a really good draw. They might have like Skyclave Apparition or the new human that exiles. Okay, it's gotta be a Winota. I have no idea how this matchup is. I have 4 Lightning Axe in my deck, so it's probably not too bad. Hopefully I find a Lightning Axe here, because I can just clean up the tokens. I don't care about that. Just gonna take the cheapest card. Maybe that was bad. I don't know what I just did. That seemed kind of dumb, but let's see what they have. They're just not perfect in me naturally. Sure. Just fucking thing went out on the play. Okay, what does this have to hit for me to not die? Miss? Maybe they're not playing Ingrath's Marauders. It's fine. The first one's fine. It's gonna be hard. I don't even think I'm gonna win regardless of all this bullshit, because like maybe if I can get Phoenixes. Kenrith. Okay, I don't die at all. It's not even close. This isn't even, yeah. This is not perfect, I guess. They could have had turn 1 elf. Okay. I might just miss. Regardless. But yeah, I don't know how much the thing in the ice even accomplishes. Well, that was a very unlucky game and a rather lucky game for my opponent. But if we just draw a Lightning Axe and kill a Winota, their deck doesn't have, like, their cards are just terrible. They're so bad. So we'll put in Anger of the Gods, put in Lava Coil, put in Aether Gust. And then do I want anything else? I guess I definitely want Magma Spray. Maybe that's why all these decks always have fucking Magma Sprays, because of Voice Resurgence, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be that good versus you. I think this matchup should be good. I have so many Lightning Axe. That was unlucky. I mean, I could have flipped the thing in the ice. I don't know if I would have been able to win. They probably wasn't bringing a Phoenix back. I like hit them to 13. Maybe their mana's awkward, but they just redeploy threats and play Winota again. So I have to find Lightning Axe, and then they have all the voice tokens. So I don't think, like, it felt bad that I missed. I don't think it was actually relevant. I think I was still going to lose that game by, like, a pretty large margin. I don't think Pierce is great. He can counter Chariot, but I think I can just rely on Anger of the Gods for that. And what are they going to do to me? Are they going to rest in peace me? I think it would kind of make sense. Although they have Voice of Resurgence, it's a bit of a nombo, but it's probably like super relevant. If you get to rest in peace the Phoenix deck, it's bad. It's bad. It's just bad. It's just a thing in the ice deck if you rest in peace. They have Crackling Drake too, but I don't actually know what Winota sideboards. Maybe like Archon. That would be kind of annoying. So we're just gonna trim shit, I think. And I'm going to leave in all my removal. I want at least 2 Crackling Drakes. Maybe I just do this. Could take out Iteration, probably. I want Planning to set up Cruise. So, goal is removal spells, strategic planning, treasure cruise, removal spells. Or just have the nuts with Thing in the Ice. Man, we keep drawing so many lands. I think I should mulligan. Like I said, this deck mulligans well, so. This hand is very medium, but I'll keep it. Let's put this back and then fetch Island. Can maybe cruise quickly. I want to mulligan as well this game. Fetch Mountain, I guess. I think Mountain's worse, though. Might be getting charioted. I missed. It's really brutal. I'm supposed to take Anger here since I already have a Consider. It helps me catch up versus certain things they could have. Land, otherwise I'm just gonna die. I mean, I'm just dead to Winota anyway, right? Like, my opponents just had the nuts both games. I think this Winota, like, the mana on this deck is, there's so many issues with this deck. Like, there's so many reasons that it's not a very good deck. I just get smashed every time I fucking play it. But when I play against it, sometimes people just nut you. It's not much you could do. So what? Consider, cruise, hope to find a red source. Right? It's kind of awkward. So I have to lose my Phoenix, but I don't think I really have an option. I could opt. This sees 2 cards, this sees 3 cards. I really need to hit my land. Like, I have to hit my land. I don't know if I need this Phoenix. I don't think that I do. So I'm going to cast Treasure Cruise. So this means I can Lightning Axe Winota and then cast Anger of the Gods and hope that the rest of their cards suck. Jesus, man. Doesn't matter at all. Okay. This looks like it should be okay for me. I think I discard Izzet Charm, maybe? think that's good. Because I do want to kill them. After playing these matchups, I really get the main deck anger. They seem great. That's kind of annoying, but then I have this and this. Lair is really good, actually, but I have Axe, so maybe it's not that bad. Izzet Charm. Treasure Cruise. We can Drake next turn. Could even double Axe if I wanted to. That seems unnecessary, but this doesn't trigger Winota. I'll take 3. I sort of want to Axe something that isn't a human, or I want to Izzet Charm a Chariot, maybe. Okay, sure, that's not a human. Ooze. So I can Axe this now, and then... It's so fucking annoying. It doesn't really matter. So it matters if they top deck Winota, right? Because then they have Ooze in play. I think I'm just going to cast Lightning Axe, discard Pathway, kill Selfless Spirit, and leave it at that. And then draw, play my Crackling Drake. So they could top deck Winota. Sort of what they have to do here. I don't know what else they could do. They drew a land, that's fine. So a reason to not do this. You can gain them life. I don't think that matters. One. No creatures are going in the yard, so. Oh, is this... So if I hit a spell, it's lethal. Just keep Axe, I guess. Oh, they gained a life, right? So this is 3. Yeah. I don't think their deck can win from this spot. Alright. Game 3 for the 5-0. It gets scary, Winota on the draw, but I think I have plenty of game. And I think their deck can also just shit itself all the time. Like, I think that deck is incredibly inconsistent and very unreliable, so we're going to hope that that happens. I think I like how I sideboarded. I think I should leave in the coil. Could maybe have a Drake over coil. Or even iteration. I think I just want a removal period. Like, sometimes the Winota deck just plays a bunch of mediocre creatures. You answer all of them, and then they have a 4/4 that doesn't have text. So, god damn it. I want to keep this hand so fucking badly. I just have to mulligan. Like, if you told me that I was drawing a single cantrip, I would keep this hand. I have to mulligan, I think. I'm just gonna fucking mulligan and lose and be sad, but I think I have to mulligan. Okay, sounds good. Get rid of Axe. Play with fire for elf into Phoenix or into thing plus cantrips. Alright, this hand's good. Happy I'm mulligan. Spell guard or whatever the fuck it's called could be annoying if I don't draw a land. Fuck. Okay. I think it just went out of me. Could draw a land though. Yeah. Fuck. Just gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 again. I couldn't. No. Fuck, man. Stupid fucking Fable passage. Maybe they don't have it. Okay, that's pretty bad for me, but I guess I can maybe stall out the game. I need to find treasure cruises. 5. If they had another threat to the board, it's really bad. Looks like they didn't have a land. It's not too bad. Like Selfish Savior, or the Spirit, whatever the Spirit's name is, would have been annoying. Probably have. Maybe I consider actually if I don't draw a land. Well, now I definitely consider. I think I'm gonna lose. We'll see. They find land and have Winota, they get a trigger. Sure. Now I have to use this on Ooze. And I can't have it for Winota. I need to find a treasure cruise. They have 2 cards left. Okay, let's fucking go. I'll make sure you eat the creatures. Doesn't matter, they have their own Jasper Sentinel. Okay. If I discard the Ooze... So I just double axe, right? God, these axes have been so fucking good. I'm so happy I have 4-man deck. Okay. Sure. Okay, it's a lot of lands. Some cantrips. Chariot, man, I'm gonna lose. It'd be Winota. It's not Winota. Alright, I lose. Fuck. How do I win now? It costs 4 mana. It's too much mana. I think that their last card is probably Winota. Fuck, man. Good games, though. We'll try to win. What can I do? I can Izzet Charm and then hit 2 1-mana spells? It's probably what it has to happen, right? Because I'm such a dog from this spot. I mean, the cruise isn't good enough, right? But the consider potentially is. So now I can just hit a different 1-mana spell. Such a good card to pass up on. Doesn't matter. Like, my life total is too low. I have to put Phoenixes into play. We fucking hit. Holy shit. Okay, your turn. I can double block Chariot. I lose to Winota. I can't beat Winota. I need them to not have Winota as the last card. Sure. It's not Winota. I'm very, very, very far behind, but I do have Treasure Cruise in my hand. Fucking go, dude. This is 3 damage. So they drew a 1-drop. It's fine. Need to find spells off iteration. Three cards, 6 cards. So I just go Planning Cruise, right? 3 cards, 6 cards, 4 mana. if they play Winota, they attack with Elf. Elf gets blocked by Arclight Phoenix. Winota flips what? Kenrith? Kenrith is 5 power with Trample. I block with Thing in the Ice. I take 1 point of damage. But then how do I deal with Kenrith? If I don't block... If I block with 2 Phoenixes, it absorbs... I flip the Thing. They have Kenrith in hand. I think the only way I can lose is if they draw Winota, so I need to play around them drawing Winota and then hitting the exact most perfect card that they could hit. But I also want to clock them, so I don't want to give up too much damage. I don't necessarily want to flip this Thing in the Ice. So 9 and 9 is not lethal. I'm probably going to have to flip my Thing in the Ice. And that's fine. I think, okay, so if I attack here and here, they hit Kenrith. I block here. So I block Kenrith here. I go to 1. This blocks Elf. I flip Thing. Their hand is Kenrith. I have to maybe leave my 7-8 back. If I attack with 3 Phoenixes and they hit Kenrith off Winota, I have to block Kenrith. Well, they don't get tramp. Yeah. So they leave up red. So I go to 2. Their board is... Then I have Anger. I don't flip the Thing, though, but I could find 1 point of damage. So if I attack, this is 9 to 10. 7 here. So if I Alpha, I flip Thing. They have Lair, though. Then that just blocks. They lose their land. And then they wanted the Elf in play for Winota. Okay. I think what I was going to do is attack with 2 Phoenixes. Let's fucking go, dude. We got so lucky that game. We got so fucking lucky. We hit like every single thing we needed to in a row. I'm sorry to the opponent. I was not trying to stall you. I just wanted to 5-0. I'm sure anyone could understand that. But GG's. So what do I do there? What else could they hit? If they hit Angrath's Marauders, I just block with the Phoenix and I don't care. And then I cast Anger, I cast Phoenix, I attack them for 10 points. But then, yeah, this was 13. So I don't know. I think I was going to attack with 2. Just because I think in most scenarios I'm fine, but whatever. I don't even give a fuck. We got it, baby. All right. GG's. I really, really liked my list. The Fabled Passages were kind of awkward. I'm already almost down to just get rid of one of these. And I could see a second main deck Anger. I understand the Anger so much more after playing with them. Like, they're even good in the mirror, right? They're almost good in every single matchup except for Control, but, like, most of your... Like, my Lightning Axes aren't going to be good versus Control. Sometimes they'll kill Shark. So I guess it's better than Anger in that aspect, but... GG's, though. Caught a trophy, baby. Izzet Charm's good, I think. Everyone always shits on this card, but I actually think it's good because so many people are playing with Go Blank. And this gives you a way to protect your Treasure Cruise without giving up your mana. Like, if this was an actual counterspell and you wanted to play around Go Blank, then the times that they didn't have it, you wouldn't get to use your mana. You'd be giving up a lot, and a lot of times you just wouldn't be able to cast Treasure Cruise for cheap because you gave up your mana on an early turn. But what this lets you do is it protects your graveyard as well as your hand, and then it still lets you set up your Treasure Cruise. So I think Izzet Charm's just great. It's also, like, the Spell Pierce part seems really relevant versus the Citadel decks. And I'm sure versus, like, Teferi decks and stuff like that. Yeah, Thing in the Ice was bad in a lot of spots, but I think you just have to play it. It's too good when it's good. It's ridiculously good. It's just like the best card in your deck whenever it's good. And when it's bad, I mean, it's an 0-4. That's it. But, I liked 4 plannings. I think some people played Charter Course. it's the same thing with Consider. Like, you want... These add so much mana to your Treasure Cruises. Like, that's it. Like, they have the upside of milling Phoenix, but like, the key is to making your Treasure Cruise cheaper. So... And then, yeah, everyone had Magma Sprays. It's got to just be for that stupid Winota deck, but that seems like an okay matchup. I have 4 Lightning Axe, though. I don't think most Phoenix decks play all 4. But yeah, this list was awesome. Too bad Phoenix is like 1 million tickets now, eh?